I'm Wayne Faust, clinical therapist and author of 300 Billion to One. 300 Billion to One is a biographical story of love and hope that defies the odds. It is an acknowledgement of God's interventions to heal a broken heart and a tribute to the one who first captured it. I was raised a hopeful romantic. I was taught there was a best one out there to be my soulmate. And this is such a story. While originally from Pittsburgh, PA, I attended Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee, where I first met my captivating wife, Wanda. We next moved to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, to attend graduate school, where I became licensed both as a clinical therapist and an industrial organizational consultant. Perhaps I wanted to ensure that I was not crazy, but I never got that guarantee. As a clinician and consultant, I wrote research papers and created proposals. Some I'm sure that can cure your evening insomnia. Writing research, clinical and business applications is, however, so very different than biographical and inspirational works such as this book titled 300 Billion to One. I would never have chosen to write a book like this, but a series of life-changing events guided my path. I found myself in a very deep depression after my wife prematurely passed from bile duct liver cancer. I was paralyzed in grief and angry at God for taking her. I cried out to Him for help. It seemed only God could help me understand why and help me move on. He answered. His miraculous interventions were so overwhelming that I found them impossible to deny, and a proof that He cares to demonstrate the strength of His love. I journaled these events through my days of grief and as a patient myself. God gave me even more remarkable answers to prayers in an unmistakable and statistically most improbable way. I recorded them. I could not explain them away. I felt compelled to share these journal notes in a book to help others needing hope and love, as well as to understand God better. I have been asked, what is the takeaway from this book that I hope others will embrace? My answer is that our God is one of glorious hope and love. He will meet us where we were at, and if we call upon Him in faith and patiently wait for Him, He will show up in the details. I have also been asked, who do you recommend read this book? Everyone but God. It's His story. The message of hope and love is a promise of God to everyone of all ages.
A Royal Dance, the first book in the Lion and the Butterfly series, takes you on an unforgettable journey in 1st century Jerusalem. Jerusa, a young Jewish girl, dances in the garden, chases butterflies, and watches her father as he works at his carpenter's bench. Never forget who you are. Who am I, father? My lioness. You are my lioness, royalty from the tribe of Judah. One day you'll dance before the king. She twirled around in delight before him until that awful day. Paralyzed with fear and guilt for a crime she did not commit, she withdraws. Her father asks, "Child, why is there no dance in your feet?" She is silent and runs from his presence. No one must know her dark secret, especially her father. You have now arrived at the crux of the story in the new book, A Royal Dance by Linda Ferguson. What will happen next? Who will believe her story against the word of the most respected religious leader in Jerusalem? Her worst nightmare is realized. What's about to happen? There is only 1 more minute left in this video book trailer of A Royal Dance by Linda Ferguson, but it's already difficult to turn off this video. Imagine how much more difficult it would be to put down the book, A Royal Dance. Continuing, when her mother, deceived by the high priest, forces Jerusa to leave her father's protection and live in Herod's palace as a slave, she questions why her father let this happen. Will he come? Alone and abandoned, she vows to trust no man. Will the high priest's esteemed son, the man she planned to marry since childhood, want her, a slave girl, for his wife? Will her dark secret keep father's handsome apprentice, Timon, the Yeshua follower, from winning her heart? Or will she believe her father's words and embrace her royal destiny to dance before the king? Order your copy of A Royal Dance as part of your destiny.
It's amazing how a small choice can change your life forever. Luke feels he has his dream job being an astrophysicist at the Houston Aerospace Engineering Center, preparing for the upcoming Mars mission. He even has a blooming romance with Sarah, a physician where he works. Life in the year 2089 is good, couldn't be better, until he makes that fateful choice. Decision to pick up the lone, small piece of confetti containing 3 simple letters plunges him into a conspiracy, forces him to face the world as he never knew it to be. He is arrested by some men in black suits, accused of being a terrorist, interrogated by an intimidating woman, injected with a fluorescent purplish liquid, and wakes 48 hours later in a jail cell with a tremendous headache. And this is only the beginning of his adventure. He discovers many are being manipulated by an elite few. Apparently, he and Sarah are immune to these reprogrammed techniques and are recruited by 2 individuals to help discover the secrets those self-styled elitists are hiding from the world. To Luke's surprise, 2 of his best friends are also recruited. The 6 of them delve into a world of secrets and covert operations to find answers to the questions life is now throwing at them. Yet, every direction they turn points to THB, the apparent protected secrets of the elite. What is this well-kept secret? Will finding the secret bring clarity and the right path for their future? Or will finding it make Luke and his friends enemies to the entire world? Get your copy of the groundbreaking new book, THB, by Randy Dawkins, today online at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or in selected bookstores, and learn the secret of THB.